guys, it's your girl Q and welcome back. So, as you can see, the title of the video is, so when was the last time you gave yourself a chance? When was the last time? So, we know that we're into this new year now, and some of you may still not feel as motivated, not amped up. You still don't have that boost that you need. And so this video is for you. It's for you. Maybe you've been used to people giving up on you. Maybe you've been used to people talking negatively, saying that you can't, how you going to, and you may have adopted those same thoughts and feelings. And you're like, what's the use? What's the use? I want to ask you something. This is an important question. What legacy do you want to leave behind? What legacy do you want to leave behind? Have you ever thought about that? Has anybody ever asked you that? Stop and take a moment and think. Just sit with the question. If you have to pause this video, really sit with it and let it marinate. Do you want your kids, your grandkids, nieces, nephews, or whomever to see you as someone who had all these aspirations, all these dreams, these goals that they wanted to achieve and had nothing to show for it? Done absolutely nothing? Just sat on it? Just sat on it. Didn't try. Didn't give yourself a chance. What message are we sending? What message are we sending? What good is it doing you by sitting on those aspirations? Watching everyone else live out their goals and dreams and aspirations. And you just there. Do you want to leave behind a meaningless, a purposeless legacy? Is that really what you want for your life? So you mean to tell me that God, our Creator, created us to do nothing, to have a purposeless life? I beg to differ. And in your heart of hearts, that's not true. That's not true. We're not meant to be here to have a purposeless, a meaningless life. You know that. Whether you are ready to admit to it or not. No one just chooses to just give up on themselves or give in. It doesn't just happen out of the blue. There is something rooted in you that you got to be able to figure out within yourself. And if you can't do it by yourself, if you can't figure out by yourself, then reach out to someone to help pull that out of you. You have to. You have to. You deserve that much for yourself. Do it for yourself. You deserve to get to the root of what's going on with me. Why am I feeling this way? It's a new year. I should be excited. It's like I get to just start all over again. I have the opportunity every day. I have the opportunity every day to work towards the very desires of my heart. And for some reason, I just can't pull myself to do it. For some reason, I just can't, and I don't know why. And guess what? It's okay to not know why, but you got to do the work, and you got to figure it out. I'd rather for you to take a risk and putting the work in, sorting out your feelings or your emotions, whatever healing that has to be done, whatever it is, take the risk in doing that. Because it's a bigger risk when you just sit and you just do nothing about it. That's a risk. That's even a bigger risk. right? Take the necessary time this year. If you are the one that feeling like, I just don't have the drive, I want to, but I just don't have it. Really take time. Ask yourself specific, deep questions. Write it down. Even if you got to record yourself and say it, or, find a therapist, what have you. You really have to sit with yourself and really get down to what the issue is. Because I refuse, and I hope eventually you refuse to continue on a life like this that has no meaning attached to it. And I know it's easier said than done. Sometimes we are in a rut and it's hard to get out of the rut. Sometimes our rut is for 2 weeks, a month, a year. Shoot, it can be even longer. And if it's even longer, if it's prolonging, then baby, reach out and get help. Get the necessary help you need. Because you need to be clear on, like I said, of what's going on internally. You need clarity that you probably don't have and you need. And once you get clarity, you can birth your purpose. You'll figure out your purpose. I encourage you. I know for me, I pray. I have to. I do. I pray so I can be clear about what it is that I'm supposed to do. I don't want to leave Earth without trying, without working towards something even bigger than myself. Our purpose is not always for ourselves, it's for others as well. And so for me, I pray about it until I get clarity. And a lot of times, you'll find your purpose, that way. As long as you work at it, figuring out that stuff and getting rid of that stuff so that you can work towards something anew, something meaningful, something that brings you joy, that fulfills you for real. Not that just give you certain pleasures, temporary pleasures or happiness, but that really fulfills you and give you continuous joy. Do that this year, for real. Don't continue playing around. Don't do that to yourself. You had long enough to kind of sit on your dreams. Stop sitting and get up and do something about it. Give yourself a chance. I hope that this video reached the people that it need to. I hope it encourages you. I really hope that you really take into consideration of what I just talked about, like honestly. And so I just want you to know that I love you. I know you can do it. And hopefully in the future, I can maybe read a comment about how this video has helped you and what you was, able to manage to do and how you was able to get out of that rut. And with that and with your story, I know that you'll be able to help somebody else. You see? That's how it works. I love you guys, and until next time.